Do you ever have those moments where you're sitting on the couch and maybe you've been there for a while and all you can think about is all of the things that you should be doing? Perhaps maybe you should go and do the dishes or go and put up the washing or pick up your clothes and put them in the laundry, but you just can't seem to get yourself up off the couch to go and actually do those things? Or how about that point in the night, probably just after dinner time or after a really big day, and you've just sat down on the couch where you feel like there's something you want to do or you'd like to try, or even just something as simple as writing down a list. And then you give yourself the excuse of, no, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next time. And then when tomorrow comes or next time comes, somehow you're back on that couch and once again you haven't done it. I'm sure we've all been there. At this point, you're probably feeling lazy, depressed, pathetic, like you can't do anything right in your life and you'll never be able to do the things you actually want to accomplish. What if I told you you weren't lazy or pathetic? Would you believe me? And what if I told you that the only person that can stop making you feel depressed about your life or about the things that you're not doing is the person that's listening to this right now? Probably sitting on that couch, wishing that they could do the things that they just can't bring themselves to do. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about you. The only person that can break that routine is you. Our brains are great at developing habits. They take what we do and they ingrain it in so that the next time we go to do those same things, we're actually way more efficient at doing them because we've already done them several times before. This is so powerful because every time that your brain ingrains a new habit, it frees up your brain space to actually be able to learn new things and to try out new things. This can be some of your most creative times. But unfortunately, to most of us, this can work as a disadvantage as well, because unfortunately, our brains can also ingrain things that are bad habits for us, because ultimately, our brain thinks it's doing us a favor. For example, the things that make you feel relaxed, calm, or even happy after a big day out, your brain might see those as a thing that you do want to do again and again, and that's a habit that it ingrains. Unfortunately though, because you get stuck in your habits, it's really hard to break free of them and try out something new when you are feeling so relaxed and happy. And what does this lead to? Of course, it leads to feelings of regret. Why didn't I do that thing? I'm such a pathetic person, and an overall miserable existence of life, something that none of us want to be in. But stop, this isn't supposed to be an awful video that makes you feel really awful in yourself. In fact, there is a way that you can break free of these habits and actually use the power of our brain to your advantage. So here's what I've been doing lately. Lately, I've been challenging my brain, and you can do this too. In fact, I'm doing it right now as I'm filming this video. I had a message that I wanted to share, and do you know what my brain did? I was on that couch, relaxed, feeling comfortable after a big day at work, and what my brain told me is, no, you can do it another day. It's cold, it's getting dark, the video will be all grainy, it's not worth doing it now. Give up, don't do it. So you see, challenging my brain has not been easy, and it won't be easy for you as well, but you need to stick with it, and let me tell you why. When I start challenging my brain, I get this feeling of frustration, this annoyance of having to get up out of my comfy spot, out of my habit, and get up and do something. But very soon, that feeling melts away, and all of a sudden, I'm feeling this great triumphant feeling, this feeling of I've overcome something that I didn't realize I could. And oftentimes, the activity or the task that made me not want to do it in the first place actually takes way less time than my brain thought it would. For example, doing a few of my dishes. It feels and it looks like it's going to take hours and so much hard work, and it's going to be a pain in the butt, and it ends up only taking about 10 minutes once I start, because again, you become really efficient in habits and then you can do them a lot faster. Of course, I'm sure the dishes aren't a quick chore for everyone, but I'm sure there's something that you can think of that feels like a bigger task and a bigger feat than it actually is until you get started. And even more extraordinary than that, that same feeling then makes me feel even more motivated and driven to then continue doing more things. And so I end up walking around like a headless chook in the middle of the night, doing all these extra tasks that I didn't even realize I had the energy for in the first place. At first, I would get up reluctantly, annoyed at myself for getting up off my comfy spot, and my brain would throw every excuse that it can to make me stop. But pushing past those things and challenging my habit has really changed my lifestyle. So the next time you look around your house and there's something that you feel like you should be doing or want to do, this is the big thing, something that you want to do. And your brain is throwing you all of these challenges, you should just get up and do it. It's kind of like that same feeling when someone tells you that you can't do something and then all you want to do is prove them wrong. You want to accomplish the thing that they said that you couldn't. And when you do accomplish it and you prove them wrong, it's such a satisfying feeling in yourself. You feel so proud and so happy and motivated and driven, and those are the feelings we want to strive for every single day. And you know what else makes that feeling feel even better? The fact that when you do finally get to sit on that couch once again, you're not surrounded by all the jobs that you should do or want to do. You're surrounded by the things that have been done and the things that you don't have to worry about the next day. Your day, your week, your life, it starts feeling more full of purpose. It doesn't feel like you're just a lazy potato when you get home, laying on the couch once again. This new drive urges you to continue stepping out of your comfort zone, try new things, learn new habits. It's truly a wonderful thing, and at the end of the day, it's so simple to start. And that's the exact reason why I started homesteading and living a self-sufficient life. Because each day I'm encouraged to not wait for someone else to do it for me or to tell me to do it, or a brand new day to start for me to go and actually do the thing I need to. I have the energy now. I have the time now, so why wait for later when I can do it right now? And so I do. I challenge my brain every time it tells me not to, every time it tells me to stick to my habits and what it thinks will make me comfortable, because ultimately that's not true. Now it's getting really dark. I'm probably going to regret this. The best thing of all is now my evenings are all different. All my days are all different. I'm never doing the same thing each day. And sure, I still have those days and those moments where I relax through the day. I mean, I'm human and I still enjoy doing those things, and they're important for us to rest. But I remember in my heart and my brain how good it feels to challenge my brain when it tells me not to do something that I know I can. It truly is a satisfying feeling, and I hope that next time you give it a go too. Because at the end of the day, though our brains want us to believe that they're the ones in control, it is you that controls your thoughts and your habits and your patterns of behavior as well. So if there's something that you want to change, you have the power within yourself to do it. You just have to get up and do it. And on that note, we are officially out of light, so I'm going to go back inside, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different, but I hope it's motivated you to do something outside of the norm with this stunning sunset.